Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Oh, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So we're up and running.
There's a name in this lineup, Peter, that's synonymous with being dependable.
The man they call safe hands.
Yep, David Seaman, one of the outstanding keepers of his time.
He's going for goal! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
He's a sharp little ball here. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. And he's had it nicked away. And it's Serginho. Schneider gets across and deals with it. Looking for options for movement. Oh, good. Oh, shooting chance! They've scored!
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. He's found the way through, delivers the ball. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Zabani makes the interception. And this is Raul. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Taken back almost at once. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And this is Raul. Nicely weighted ball. Rijkaard bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And he's there to make the challenge. And that could set him on his way. Rijkaard.
Portugal are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Serginho. And here's Messi. Just eases him off the ball. And the counter is on. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows.
Played into space. Oh, no joy this time. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
He's shifting through the gears here. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, good spread. Can he get on the end of this? Raul looking to receive it in space. Well read, and the danger is averted. Rodri. Coller. Portugal are looking to break at pace. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Raul gets into a good position. And he opts to go forward. That has ended up in no man's land. Nicely spread. Messi. And that's a throw. Serginho. Well, that pass isn't the best. Schneider. Passing is crisp and sharp. And that's been won straight. Takes a shot. Neymar! This boy is showbiz! About as smooth as it gets. And there's the goal they've been looking for. He gave it plenty and some. Thrashed it in.
I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Rayong are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though. Header! Oh, split-second reaction.
Raul clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. He's had it taken off him. Serginho. That has not gone well. Rodri. And he's been shifted off it. It's a pretty loose pass. Schneider. Played out to the left flank. Oh, it's Rijkaard. He's found space here. Well timed, excellent interception.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Vamos ter minuto de compensação.
Neymar. The message is clear, none shall pass. And that signals the end of the first period. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon.
Está a proceder-se a uma substituição.
And we get things going again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Paz was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Portugal can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And here's Shevchenko. Shevchenko showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort shapes to shoot! He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. Portugal presented with a golden opportunity here. So where will he go? Not much more than a formality.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
Portugal cut their deficits and look raring to go again.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. He's quick to return it. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Portugal are still behind, but they've increased their level of interest here.
Shevchenko is onto it in a flash. And the pass is intercepted. Nice looking ball. Koundé kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Alexander-Arnold. And that is a little undercooked. Looking for the run. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Portugal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Now that's well seen too. Schneider, Hernandez, promptly onto that, and that is that. That's destined for the flank. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Portugal really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
Substituição para Portugal. Número
Schneider
19.
taking charge of the dead
Número
ball.
27.
And it's Alexander Arnold.
Número 5.
That's rather hopeful. Oh, the ball's... That's another chance.
Número 10. Número 14. Número 8. Número 13.
Rayon with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Portugal are looking to go forward now. Van Bommel tries to play it through. Mbappe in acres of space out wide. Romero did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And this is Shevchenko. It's fallen kindly here. It's a goal. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
And that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 15.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. Rayon go up by 2 and are looking good.
They've seen the light and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Paz pulls it back. Romero tries to clear. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Threads one in. Now it's Mbappe. He's picked his way through. Mbappe. Mbappe! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Great vision. Not the most accurate pass. Vardiol. This is a promising build-up. Looking to play him in. Matheus Cunha. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, that looks a decent ball. And he's there to get it away. And he's only too happy to take that back. Pass somewhat off target. He's having a pop! And that's a real chance missed.
And how decisive might that prove, Peter? It really would have put the wind in their sails if they were just one down as opposed to two.
Alexander Arnold, ambitious ball here. And that's gone loose. And a play for a throw. And it's Rice. Rijkaard, a man never lacking in drive or determination. Now it's Mbappe. Knocks it into space. This looks promising. Oh, well played, well played.
Vamos ter 3 minutos de
Van Dijk.
compensação.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Zabani cuts it out. Mbappe. And Guardiola. So what can they make of this? Oh, well measured. He's free, he has chance for a shot! Yes! And they are disappearing out of sight. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It's the stuff you work on, the training.
And that will be it. Portugal have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a display that was stunning, scintillating. There was to be only one outcome. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Portugal desperately failing to impose themselves.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So it's down to business here. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct and providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
Probing pass. Koundé cuts it out. And here's Shevchenko. Now that's well seen too. Serginho couldn't squeeze it through. Oh, shoot! And Shevchenko! Oh, split-second reaction.
Shevchenko really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they? Madrid have the chance to go the other way. He's going to be disappointed with that. Romero gets over and intercepts. Looking for options for movement. Takes the shot! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
It's their second corner of the game. Bellingham! No, not the best of headers. Marquinhos cuts out the pass, and it's Bellingham. Played right into his path, and he was alert to it. Oh, well played, well sorted out. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Oh, what has happened here? Very nicely done. Tries a shot! Goal! Portugal! He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
Portugal have fired themselves in front.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Threads one in. Kobel gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Saka. Searching pass he's played there. Shevchenko, he is onto this. He's a sharp little ball here. Shevchenko was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And the pass is intercepted. And the shot! And he's stuck tuck it away. And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop. Just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Rijkaard wins the duel this time. Diaz. Diaz stood his ground strongly. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And this is Shevchenko. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Saka. Yamal, he's found a way through. Lofted in. Oh, good effort. And that's a good finish. And the game is well and truly turned on its head. It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Portugal are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Neymar providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, he's having a go! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
And he could have done himself a match.
Oh, shooting chance! It's a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. So smooth. A signature finish.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Madrid now in a position far more desirable.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Bellingham. The most accurate pass. Bellingham is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Madrid
Takes a shot. Aguero!
Habrá 3 minutos de
Oh, the
descuento.
keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
This possibly the last play of the half. Shevchenko. That looks a decent ball. Marquinhos. Chance here to counter. And that is the end of the first half. So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly.
Se ruega a nuestros espectadores que obedezcan en todo momento las indicaciones de nuestro personal de seguridad.
And we get things going again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Nicely shaped ball. Now it's Griezmann. Diaz. Saliba. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. No outsmarting him this time. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Tries to play it through. Nice interception, well timed. He's had a shot! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Looking for the run. Well, that's been cut out, well played. That's a cute ball. Now it's Griezmann.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
He's under a lot of pressure there. And here's Shevchenko.
Shevchenko really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Diaz will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. That has been slung wide. Aims beyond the defence. That ball looks a good one. Now, can he find a finish? There's a beautiful simplicity. He's having a hit! Oh, nearly, nearly. That's a good run down the left. He just refused to budge, and he's got his way. And it's Griezmann. Oh, just skips past his man. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
And they've got a throw. Van Dijk. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Serginho is onto it in a flash. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Picked out brilliantly, and the shot! And it's there! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Good effort from distance. Oh, good-looking ball. And that is a little undercooked. Now it's Griezmann. Now, what about a counter-attack? And that pass just didn't quite work. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Madrid clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Hernandez. Bellingham!
He has saved the goalkeeper.
There's the shot! And he's lifted it over. Knocks it into space. Saka unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. does. He's got away. This is promising. And it Griezmann! Corner number 3 coming up. That's the keeper's ball. And now they can spring out of defence. Rijkaard makes the interception. Now it's Neymar. Neymar scooting forward. Great vision. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Looking to play him in. Tries to pass it through.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
The ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
He's picked his way through. Oh, there's a probing ball. And that is that. Portugal illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them to... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So that's got things underway. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and his Shevchenko! He will be livid with himself. Well, it's ended up in no man's land. Oh, that's fabulous!
Kohler really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Right, Shevchenko. Oh, he's having a go! And he couldn't finish.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Now, can they get him away? No, it's come to nothing. Bruno Fernandes. Messi. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And they're back on the ball again. Can he get on the end of this? Shevchenko wants to run onto this. Messi. He's had it taken off him. And it's Aguero. He's got away. Shevchenko finding himself in space. Van Bommel. That is good alertness. Portugal are applying all the early pressure.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow.
He is through here, showing good feet. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And this is Shevchenko. Rodri. Tries to play it through. He's found a way through. Played in. Oh, good effort. Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Still goalless at the moment. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Can he get it through? Serginho. That looks a decent ball. Now it's Royce. Royce stood his ground strongly. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Royce really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Roberto Carlos venturing down the left. Great defending, strong and determined. Right, Shevchenko. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Kaka. Messi. That's destined for the flank. He has a look up. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Zabani defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Now it's Kaka. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Quality ball. Not the most accurate pass. Marquinhos. Looking to play him in. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And this is Shevchenko. And Shevchenko! Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Shevchenko has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
That's been cut out, well played. Roberto Carlos is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
No way he was going to let him past. Looking for options for movement. Alexandro promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Aguero.
Aguero clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
And he's managed to beat absolutely everyone.
Está a proceder-se a uma substituição.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Royce is always scanning the pitch for targets. Now who's going to be first to this? And it's half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. How would you review the first half?
I think it's been a decent enough watch, despite the half stagnating a little, if I can put it that way, Peter. We want to see some of that craft we got to see earlier on in the game. Everyone's going to have to find a way to just up the standard again.
Oh, generally speaking, an entertaining half. Lack of goals a notable thing, but that's not to say it hasn't been very watchable. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Referee's given a throw. He's had it nicked away. Now it's Royce, and that's gone loose. Shevchenko chasing after it. Now it's Aguero. And here's Yamal. That's very neat. Yamal! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, talking about creating a problem for yourself, okay, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Still absolutely nothing to report here, goals-wise. Ekitike. He's a sharp little bit. Decent chance! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And the counter is on. Roberto Carlos. Oh, lovely bit of skill. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Madrid can breathe again, just.
Simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Shevchenko, and he shoots! Goal! A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Portugal have broken through. It's 1-0.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
Kaka moves wide and looking to get onto this. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Ekitike.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Now it's Royce. He's shifting through the gears here.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the...
It's Aguero! Oh, wonderful! What a goal! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 22.
Portugal choosing to make the first change.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
And here's Shevchenko! Another one of football's and how moments.
Shevchenko has delivered a really costly miss. It could...
And the finish! Goal! Portugal! And they're back in front. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other. And it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly act...
Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Portugal presented with a golden opportunity here. This further to improve their cause. Corners you like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Portugal now in a position far more desirable.
I think there's been a great menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Alexander-Arnold kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's Neymar. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Paz. Serginho. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Royce. Serginho. Van Bommel. Van Bommel is offering some sort of an apology there.
Vamos ter
Teammates are
5
really
minutos de
annoyed with that,
compensação.
you know, and they have every right to be.
5 minutes to add. Rodri. And now the breakaway. Not where it came from.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
Ekitike is sharing after that one. And he cuts out the supply. Roberto Carlos. It's played through for him. Serginho delivers the ball.
Been there, done that, unfortunately.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Portugal are chirpy, cheerful and contented. It was a comprehensive...